Hello, Sag. Welcome to your fall review. If you want to catch up on your September overview, by the way, I did that in a Sunday Shuffle a couple of weeks ago. So go to my playlist, check out the Sunday Shuffle, find September, Sagittarius 2023. There you go. Because today we're going to take a deeper look at the fall. October, November, December specifically. The fall. My favorite time of the year. It really is, though. It is my favorite season. So let me explain the board to you that I'm using for you in all 12 signs. We're going to open up with the world. New seasons, okay? It suggests new beginnings, new opportunities. Are we allowing to come through? Are we creating them for ourselves, those new opportunities, these new beginnings? We'll see. Also, the basic concepts of what stays, what goes. Fall is a great time to look at that particular energy, being discerning. This is what I've experienced, learned, accumulated over the year. Therefore, I know what works, and I kind of have an idea of what can be improved. And then I also kind of understand what's not going to be. And we don't want to carry it into the new year. So, the world. Now, the top line concerns itself with the energetic influence that's with us at all times and how it's going to look over the next several months, starting with the sun, the moon. I did away with the tower. I did away with judgment. Okay, if you're familiar with my old 3-month reviews. And I said, this is the most basic operating system of a human being. Most people can tell you what the sun is. This is what makes me happy as I best understand it. I'm in alignment with it, I'm on board with it, I'm on track with it, I'm living it, yay! I need to make adjustments, or my idea of what makes me happy has changed and evolved as I have changed and evolved, and I will see those transitory states as well. Like I said, this is foreground knowledge, this is background knowledge, the moon, but they are both equal in terms of weight, energetic weight and distribution, and how it affects us. The moon, it behooves us to know what's in there, because it influences us too. One's just more obvious. Now, this energy running in the background of the months of October, 10, the Wheel of Fortune. November, 11, Justice, not to be confused with Libra season. We're looking at the number 11 or November today. December, 12, Hanged Man, or in this deck, Perspective. All right, let's get cracking. First, we're going to start by pulling you an oracle. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please, over the fall. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please, over the fall. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. Over the fall. Oh dear, it looks like I said something naughty again. The messages are flying in. Well, you know, say it, Lovey. What can I do, honey? Sassy's got to be sassy. I don't know what to tell you. Show me Sagittarius, please, over the fall. Show me. Oh, I know when I hit a mark, honey. I know I hit a mark because I get a little preview. You can't see it, but I can. I get a little preview. Yeah, exactly. All right. First of all, 31st or 31 in general might be important to you. This is the card of Thorns. Not the best. Okay, but the idea is if we work through it, there's sun on the other side. So, weathering the challenges ahead. Excuse me. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in new and positive future. How to get through it. You know, sometimes you go through the trenches to see the other side. Some of you are in it in your physical world, your spiritual world, somewhere in between. Sometimes we must all carefully get our way through what's blocking us, the thorns, and they can scratch us. It might be an impossible task to get to the other side, but it is indeed possible. I have to work through these things. It's not always easy. Being alive, as we know, as being a human being is not the easiest of things. Anyone who said living is easy, I don't know that they're human. I'm not necessarily convinced. Otherwise, honey, they're born with a certain level of luck most of us will never understand. But we all have to go through it from time to time, yes? Good luck in this. Can I get a little bit more of an idea of what this is, please? Show me this. Confidence. Gaining confidence. Wanting to gain confidence. Gaining confidence in problem solving. Trying to disentangle our confidence and ego from what's good for us, what's bad for us. So we can make better decisions, healthy decisions. What does that even look like? I feel like I've been battling myself for a long time, or I need more confidence in a particular direction before I can take flight or move in that particular direction. I've been working on it. What is your energy building up to? That's the question. Let's see if we can see it. Because you want confidence in something. And I don't know why, but it's like this really hard, Christina. I'm having to pick my way through thorns and stuff. It's hard. Oh. Confidence. Confidence is rising. I need confidence for this. I need confidence for this. I need confidence for this. It's like, if I try to disentangle this, I could get hurt. Yeah. So it better be worth it. If you need confidence for this, so A, you don't believe in yourself, and you should, because that means you can surpass this by miles. Where your energy is working up towards something that wants to get a solution to a problem. But you don't know if you should because you could get hurt in the process, i.e. confidence. Well, honey, you know, for a while, just to give you an example of what that might look like on a small scale, you know, for a while I used to train with kickboxing and things like that. And it's really intense, it's engaging, and you get a good sweat, you get a good workout. You get to that point sometimes where you don't just hit a wall, you feel like you want to die. But then those are some of the best moments where you're like, oh, this is exactly what I needed and or wanted. The thing is, if you are anticipating pain in part of the training process, then you're a fool. So you have to know that it's worth it. It's worth training for. It's worth getting your ass kicked over. So on and so forth. And that's where you need a certain level of confidence of like, I anticipate to get scratched by those thorns, but I also know what's on the other side of it. Show me that world, please, for Sag. Show me that world, please, for Sag. I think the only reason I exited it is because it was just way too hard on my knee. And I personally have a bad knee, otherwise I thought it was completely worth it, you know. So I'm telling you, it engages you from head to toe. And those of you who've trained it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, Tower, Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's some should I or should I not energy right there. Unfortunately, it's terribly vague. I'd like to get more specific with it. So we're going to do exactly that. Yeah, this is some should I or should I not energy. Should I approach this as kind of scary at the Tower? Should I allow this change to come through? And if so, what's my contribution? So think of the Nine of Wands as the thorn in this respect. It's exhausting and you could get hurt, but you can get just as hurt doing this with the Two of Pentacles. There is something in you that says, I need to make a decision. Perhaps it is going back to confidence. That's why they're wishing you good luck. Oh, I know. Trust me. I call that Spirit's cheeky card, by the way. I've had this Oracle deck for years. And whenever I see this, it's so cheeky. And it's Spirit's way of saying, good luck. This is your particular problem. And I'm laughing, but I just know that it's true. This is where rubber meets the road in terms of human experience, in that we have choices. Sometimes those choices are handed to us, such as judgment. We're bringing this to you because it's your lesson, so you have to deal with it. And for others of us, there's things that we have to choose for ourselves in terms of making uncomfortable decisions, because that kind of tells us who we are as people. That way Spirit can give us more to work with in terms of assignments, and, you know, we want more for you, but you got to do this for you. So we have more reason to give you things or to encourage you further. That's where our roles as human, and you're telling me you have a very human decision before you. And it's not easy at all, and you find that you need confidence for it. And I want to know what this is. You consider it to be life-changing a little bit, you know, the Tower. We don't know. We haven't committed to a direction and or action yet, but you're warming up to it. Thing is, honey, I don't like the vague shit. So what is it? Let's talk about it. Show me what this is, please. Can I get a little bit more detail? Don't get me wrong. Take it as it resonates, etc. But I don't like vague. I don't like it. Show me this, please. Can I get an idea of what this is? One more. What is this, please, for Sag? Show me. What is this, please, for Sag? Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Oh, honey, there's a work construct here that does not fit you very well. It may not be a work construct. I'm defaulting to that with the Six of Pentacles. It is coming across sharply as a 3D aspect, but it could be outside of work, a balance that you have with somebody that's just no bueno. And I mean that in the sincerest form, honey. If I'm telling you it ain't good, it ain't good. I see how people react to things, as I had a talk with Leo about their stuff, and theirs was directly career related in some respects. It had a very strong love component. They had a little bit of everything, which is great. So I don't know what that Six of Pentacles is to you. It is either literally work or a balance that's not constructive at all. Somebody bears the weight of it. In other words, whoever bears the weight of that particular balance is the owner of it, and they're telling themselves it's fair, and it's not. They're saying it's not hard. It's not hard to maintain that balance, Christina. It's not hard. It's not hard to maintain that balance. Yes, it is. It's a lie. Five of Swords. And saying otherwise, it's just, again, you're going to pay the particular price tag on that if you continue to say that balance is achievable when it's not achievable. Don't get me wrong. We all have our burdens to bear. We all have to go through a Ten of Wands from time to time. You know, and I love my job. But there's times when that Ten of Wands... But the thing is that you work through it. You know you're going to have a Ten of Wands from time to time. You anticipated, you signed up for it. That's part of the contract. The thing is that it eases down and it goes back into a place of balance. Okay? That's what the whole point of remaining in that state of homeostasis is about. You reach a critical peak sometimes of stress or joy. The thing is, it has to level out. It can't always be joyous and it can't always be heavy. You're going to eventually get back into that middle. Okay? The problem is, and here's why I don't agree with it, is a Five of Swords. If you have to get to the point where you're lying to yourself about, that's not hard at all. I can do this forever. You are in direct contradiction to the balance alignment. Like I said, you're not supposed to hang out and it's hard all the time. Or it's a burden that's mine all the time. That's what I signed up for. I know that. Did you? Is that what you signed up for? Well, that's just my cross to bear. All day, every day. Is it? Because that's you lying to yourself. That's self-sabotage. Okay? And again, you can't be happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. Because people are going to accuse you of being on something. Okay? So, no, we got to get back in here into that place of, again, homeostasis right there. That lukewarm temperature. Okay? So yeah, every now and again you're going to be over here, and then we get back here. But this is where you're over here all the time. So again, it could be work or something, or rather someone, let's get to the point, whom you balance with, and you're like, that's fine. I can continue to balance with this forever. Yeah, just because you can doesn't mean that you should, honey. Keep that in mind. Okay? So, yeah, I know. Sometimes, in that respect with the Thorns here, it's just easier to do a Five of Swords, right? I can hang out with the Thorns all day. That's fine. I don't need to disentangle anything. I don't need to get on the other... It's not Thorns. They're happy little punctuation marks. You can do a Bob Ross on that. Sure, for 100%. Those aren't Thorns. Those are happy little punctuation marks that sometimes scratch me and stab me and make me bleed. But other than that, you know. I love Bob Ross. I do. I do love, it's no disrespect to the great Bob Ross. He created a whole generations, not just one, but generations of talented people and getting them to express themselves. And you would even say he's the godfather, even if it's unintended, of ASMR. So you could attribute to him to many things, but there's one thing he did that irks me to this day. It's like, your mistakes are happy little things. Are they, Bob? So I don't know. Because sometimes you don't want those mistakes and you just want to start over, or, you know, anyway, not all mistakes are happy little mistakes. Sometimes your mistakes need to be mistakes. Oh, so how the hell do you get out of it? You know? But I understand the premise. I do. I get the metaphor, guys. Trust me. I understand. All right. I'm going to do something with your title. Something to do with Bob Ross. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Show me the sun, please. Show me the sun. Show me the sun. What makes Sag happy, please? Show me that sun, please. Show me that sun. Show me that sun. Oh, show me that sun, please. What's going on? I might have to get an energy drink here in a minute. So the Star, the Magician, the Saggy. You want so much for yourself. You want so much warmth. You want so much love. You want manifestation. You want your dreams, hopes, wishes, wants. It's under your sun. It's beautiful. Do you know what it is? Because that's a hell of a manifestation. It's desire principle that I don't think's come through. Because if you had achieved it, you wouldn't be showing the Magician. You want something that's very much yours. A hope, dream, want, and desire. And it's very personal to you. There you are, right there. The Magician. Now, somebody could be manifesting you, true enough. But I'm seeing it as you, I believe. There's so much attached to you in terms of wishes and hopes and dreams. What is it to you, honey? What does that mean? Do you want the career of your life? Do you want the love of your life? Do you want the hope of your life? Do you want the magnificence? Do you want a pathway that speaks to you and just to you? Pathway is terribly specific, and it can be so complicated. It's so much more rewarding. So to see your star over your sun says that you really want an ultimate reward in this life, something that's tailor-made or fit just to you. So what is it that you're trying to manifest or pull in? See, you got me all curious today. You got me clarifying clarifiers, honey. Okay. Good phrase. So afraid. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. What is this? Five of Wands. The Ace of Swords. The Lovers. But we deny our lover, yes. I know. Not that I mean to take it, but it's there, honey. The drama's there. Spiritual drama. I don't see it as real world drama. It's spiritual drama. Shit. Spiritual drama. Why is that? Why? Why the spiritual drama? No, it's Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Lovers. Somebody here is very preoccupied with finding a simple truth about who this connection is to them and what it means and that they want it at all. So let's be careful with that. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. It's no judgment for me. I just want you to be careful because under your sun, you have such a strong pull to someone, I believe, very specifically, and we desire them so much. And it's pure. It's a pure, honest desire. Okay? It's not just lustful desire. It's genuine desire. Hopes and dreams are attached to it, and you don't have that with you don't put a star on a page of wands, honey. Anybody can get their page of wands out and whip it out and ha ha ha, I have a page of wands. You know exactly what I'm saying. This has a stronger sense of this is just for me, and it's what I ultimately desire and wish. And we spend a lot of energy saying, no, I don't. That's not my truth at all. In fact, I resent that, Christina. I resent it. I don't want that person. Your sun is pure and it's honest. I just want you to be careful with that manifestation because it is powerful and you have a deep spiritual connection with somebody. So when we go around acting like we're not manifesting something or somebody, we're going to get what we're going to get, and you're going to get mixed results if we don't embrace the truth. And here we have an opposition to the truth. Ace of Swords is attached to that. I don't want that person. They're not a strong connection. You. So the more time we spend fighting this truth, you know, it's going to dilute the potency of our manifestation. And it's such a strong one. And at its purest form, it's actually very beautiful and honest and raw. This is a conflict with the truth. I deny that as my truth. Now, if this isn't you manifesting your lover, but no, I'm not, then it's them manifesting you, and they're like, no, I'm not. Somebody here manifesting somebody. The Lovers throws me off because it automatically implies two. So it could be going a little bit both ways. I'm manifesting from the deepest parts of me, my most honest truth, the love of my life, the dream of my life, the hope of my life, the desire of my life, the passion of my life, the depth of a connection, of a lifetime. Nah. So let's be careful with that. It could be running a little bit both ways, but I do see such a strong connection from somebody's manifesting on one side very strongly. Let's see that moon, please. Whether or not, okay, I don't know. It's the sun, so that means it's at the forefront of somebody's sun, but we're trying to fight that particular truth. It's like, okay, I might really, really want them, but okay, I'm going to fight that. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight it. Okay. Well, at least it's an open acknowledgement. I'll give you both that. It's an open acknowledgement. Show me that moon, please. Show me the moon. Show me the moon. Show me that moon, please. Show me the moon. Show me the moon. I'll tell you what. It's not like anyone else. I'll tell you that right now. Show me the moon, please. That's very specific. Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, Temperance. That's interesting. At the heart of this, and the moon in the background energy, we wonder if we can heal this. But we haven't given it as much space to breathe or bring it more into reality. It's questioned, but it's in the background at the moon. You want to heal this Ten of Cups. What is this, please? I don't want to assume it's the same thing. Show me this, please. Show me this, please. Temperance, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords. It's running in the background. Should I heal what? The moon, Five of Cups, the Four of Cups. There's something here that we don't want to try to heal anymore. And it's not this. It's something else. But we don't want to acknowledge it. That's a double moon. Moon over the moon. Okay, what your energy is pretty much telling me is, get out of here, that's not your business. So look, I understand and I respect that. I do. Because it's that deeply personal, I'm going to push back on you and say it's that much more reason you need to look at it. It makes you upset. Not just upset, it, I would say, catastrophically disappoints you. In terms of emotional fulfillment. You were tying it back to someone in your immediate circle. I believe it's a family member. Again, it's not related to this. This is at the forefront of your knowledge. I desire something very, very strong, and it's not that person. It's not that person. I deny that. It's not like the Five of Swords, but you resist it with the knowledge. Five of Wands, somebody's resisting the knowledge of what they actually want. The moon, though, there's a lot of stuff under there. And it's tying back to someone in your immediate emotional circle. So, who's in the Ten of Cups? Typically, it's family or very close friend that you would even consider family. And then also things like spouses. Somebody who's meant to constitute emotional equilibrium in your immediate life. Okay. And there's a question here of, can I ever heal this? I don't really want to think about it. It seems like a lost cause from your point of view. But here's the thing. Here's the problem, babe. I don't see you admitting to yourself that this is an emotional lost cause. It's like there is a question mark of maybe vaguely healing this, but it's more like you're emotionally putting up with it. And it disappoints you a great deal. Four and Five of Cups, that's a lot of disappointment. A lot of regret attached to this construct. We have Pisces, we have Sag, that may or may not help you. That may or may not mean anything. But when I tell you this catastrophically disappoints you emotionally, regret, maybe one day I can heal it or feel better about it, but we don't take it seriously because you already know the answer to that particular question. So it tells me you're still involved in it. Because then you'd have to deal with it, right? if you allowed yourself to understand how emotionally disappointed it's so far away from you, you don't want to deal with it, even if it's immediately in your environment. That was double moon energy right there. Like, do not pass go. I don't want to talk about that. It tells me it's very sensitive. So if this is someone, I mean, we have, it's almost like you have to keep, that's what it is, isn't it? That's why it's so private to you. You feel you have to keep it secret from whoever that is. You can't tell them how disappointed you are in your some sort of emotional relationship you have with that person. Like, you can't, you wouldn't even know where to begin. You feel you have to keep it private to you, a secret to you. I couldn't tell them how disappointed I am in our connection, what it makes me feel, what it doesn't make me feel, and that I've pretty much given up hope of ever healing this. But it's like, the one thing I cannot do is I cannot address it. That's self-imposed. You have to come to terms with it with you first, and then maybe you can involve the other person. But if you never come to terms with it with you first, you're never going to with someone else. Everything begins with the self. So I'm going to push back on you. Is that what this is? Is that why I'm seeing the 3D energy for this construct, but the emotional attachment is crap? 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. It's hard, but I can keep putting up with it. Is that what that is? Because I don't like that. It's rough. And it's not loving. But you're like, I gotta deal with it. Over here, I don't want to talk about that. Know that it's there, and it's just as strong as this one. Your forefront is equally strong as your background. And those are very opposing constructs, very different. One seems to be tailor-made for you. But we resist the truth of manifesting it. I have to resist that strong lovers. And then over here, I don't know what that is to you, but it is catastrophically disappointing. And it's like you're keeping it so much a secret, it's a secret to you first. It has nothing to do with this. These are completely different. Completely different. Your sun is so very strong. And so is your moon. It's interesting. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please. Not the Wheel of Fortune, I apologize. October. Show me October, please. Show me October. Yeah, what can I say? Habits die hard. Show me October, please, for Sagittarius. Show me October, please, for... If that is the case, honey, I am very sorry and I'm very sympathetic. It never feels good to feel that way about a family member or, you know, maybe a childhood friend or God knows, even a spouse could be in there. Honey, that 10 of Cups is so intimate, but it's your proximity, your emotional proximity support system. The thing is, it's buried so deeply in you. It's like, and it's not even a question of healing anymore. It really isn't. It's like, but you don't want to address your emotionality towards it, the disappointment, the regret. Okay, October, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay, I see you having, I gotta work through stuff at work. That's pretty straightforward. That's the solid truth as well. You anticipate some sort of financial loss, possibly around October. Perhaps you had to drop a dime on something, you know, something expensive. Who knows? House repairs, a new car repairs, who knows what. But you anticipate some breakage with coin around October. It could be in preparation for the holidays. I typically see people parting ways with coin around holiday time. Okay. And it's a truth, though, and it's a truth you've already kind of absorbed with that Ace of Swords there. So you've absorbed it and you're working through it, the 8 of Pentacles. So many of you are trying to recoup the coin that you anticipate to lose sometime around the fall. Whatever that is, it could, like I said, it could be any sort of project, but the point is that you anticipated it already, you knew it was coming, and that you've already got plans in place to kind of rebuild the coin, okay? So long as you're not freaked out about it, I'm not worried about it either. You know, if it's anticipatory, it was planned. You know, it was planned, you know, stuff like that. All right. Anything else, please? Anything else, please, about October? Anything else, please, about October? So you'd be working. The Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, the Chariot. Time has passed in some way, and I see your heart opening up and then moving forward in a very bold direction. It's small with that Page of Cups, but it's sincere with the Chariot. Time has passed. And relevance to what? I don't know. Could be with this situation. It could be in this situation. But I do see you listening more to your heart in terms of let's open up a little bit, where that direction's going. I don't know. That's up to you. But it feels good. Time has passed. That's all they're telling me. Time has passed. It's time to open up your heart a little bit. Be a little vulnerable. Put that Page of Cups out there. See what happens. I just know that when you do, there'll be a oomph of energy behind it, the Chariot, that says correct. Okay, this movement is correct. So I don't know where or who you're opening your heart open towards. I just know that to you it feels correct. Okay, while you're busy working, I see your heart kind of doing something on its own. In that respect of I'm going to open up and move towards in this direction and see what happens. And it feels good. It feels good. I don't know what you're reacting to or who you're reacting to, but it feels good. I don't know. Show me November, please. Show me November, please. Show me November. Show me November, please. Okay. I keep feeling the energy switch off, I'm not going to lie, between you and someone else. I keep switching it off. There are parts that feel like it's you. And there's parts I feel like I'm very much reading someone else. So take it as nicely, but just not in reverse energies as it applies. Like I said, it's such a strong feeling over here. I feel like I'm jumping back and forth between you and whoever this is. It's bizarre. I typically don't do stuff like that. I don't typically feel that way. If it's the other person, I'm usually able to tell you, but I feel like I'm seeing pieces of you and pieces of them. I'm not going to lie, this person here who says, I don't know what to do, and I keep myself contracted to something that doesn't feel good, it kind of feels like them. I don't know. I'm not sure. Show me November, please, for Sagittarius. Show me November, please. Show me November. This piece is so brilliant. I wish you knew. Resisting the knowledge. I won't give in. I won't give in. I won't give in. I don't give a damn what my manifestation is. I won't give in. I told you, it's not just you. I'm jumping back and I'll be ducked. I'm jumping back and forth between two energies. You're responding to somebody. Wheel of Fortune is here twice. You're responding to something while you're busy working, recouping coin. It's an anticipated loss. I can't stress that enough, so I don't want that Five of Pentacles to freak you out. With the Ace of Swords attached to it, you've already known about that. You know, you put some coin forward somewhere. You know, goodness, honey, I got home repairs slated. It's going to cost me a Five of Pentacles too, but I already know that I'm recouping the coin. You see what I'm saying? It could be that simple. So for some of you, you anticipate these things. It's perfectly normal. And then I have you reacting. Time has passed, and it's not just you. I told you, honey. Fucking rewind that shit. This is how you know what the real deal is. I told you it wasn't just you. I'm bouncing forth between you and someone else. I call it for what it is. I'll be like, and this, all of you, and then I'll be like, oh, that's them. And then I feel like I'm getting portions of the both. Do you both have Sag in your chart? Prominent. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I bet you that's what it is. Excuse me. Or you're both straight up Sag. Hold on. Oh. Okay, sorry, I like to solve mysteries. That's why I'm like that. Okay. It gets on my nerve when I don't know what's going on. All right, so I see you responding. That's what this is, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, the Chariot. It's like I'm opening my heart up a little bit towards this. It feels good. I'm not going to go completely crazy with it. I just know that you're operating from a place of sincerity with your best. Like, okay, I authorize this movement, but in a small way. Time has passed. And then somebody else is telling me I feel similar. Time has passed for me too. And Knights of Cups. And the intuition is saying this feels correct to open up towards this. So, there you go. I'll give you one guess who it is. Could be somebody new. I don't know. I want it to be this person because they're the sun and the star. Although you both are bouncing around in there. Okay. Anything else, please, about November? I see two people opening up. You're both showing me time expanse. It's like I check in with you and I check in with them. It's been jumping back and forth. How interesting. Wheel of Fortune twice. You're opening up and responding emotionally. So are they. You're both showing me high levels of emotional matching. This is great. But same page, small. Time has passed for us both. Let's open up. Okay, cool. I respect that. That's cool. I like that. I like it a lot. I do. I do. So long as it's sincere, honey, that's all that matters. So long as two people can talk about their feelings and the healings of the heart, then that's it. You know? Don't need a bunch of fluff and stuff. Just keep it real, keep it sincere. All right, show me November. Anything else, please, in November? Seven of Cups, the World, the Hierophant. No options. Ooh. I have no options. Oh! Well, that kind of smacked me in the face a little bit, didn't it? It was a good smack. That made my eyebrows jump up like really high. Someone's saying they have no options in love. They don't want any other options in love. They just want to open up to you. Oh. Ew. Oh my. Or that you're saying that to them. I don't know. The way you two are kind of switching off. Man, you two are deeply spiritually connected, huh? Because I'm tapping in a little bit to you both. Wow. Oh, wow. It's like I have no options in love. That's ridiculous. This is just me. It's not as ridiculous, but it's kind of like, how do I frame this? How am I trying to say this? Because look, somebody's listening to their intuition. Time has passed for you both. You showed me that. You're both showing me water, but manageable water. It's not like you're throwing up on each other in terms of feelings. It's saying my heart is guiding me towards you, and they're like, I've been guided back towards you. As I believe it's back, because time has passed for you both. You see what I'm saying? And we feel more equipped to speak to feeling, and somebody's really tapping into their intuition and saying it's time to come forward. And the other person saying it's time for me to respond, and this is what I feel in my heart, and this is what I feel in my heart. And I only have, there's, that got my attention. Hermit's underline. But one person, just one person out of this dualistic back and forth dynamic I've been saying, only one person is saying something very distinct, and that is, I have no options in love. I'm speaking for me. I want to express these feelings to you. I have no other options, or there were none, or I'm not like that. How do I explain this? That is fascinating. There are no options in love. I'm speaking for me. I'm opening up towards this. There are no other options. It's just me. These are my feelings. Because somebody is being very declarative. But not, again, it's not like Romeo and Juliet. It's not like we're dying here. It's just a simple, honest expression of feeling. That's it. Keep it simple. Clean, neat, classy. These are my feelings as I best understand them, and I have no options in love. Or it could be with somebody else. It's like you're not an option, or you never were an option. That's not what I mean. It's like, there's this idea of no false options. I'm expressing myself to you. Being expressive, honest, and this isn't an option thing. This is me expressing myself to you. There are no other options. It's you. I'm expressing myself to you because I want to. Time has passed. This is what I have to feel. This is what I have to say on the subject. Okay. Wow. I wish I'm struggling to articulate it. Because the energetic exchange between you two is when it's time, and it's smooth. But somebody has a distinct feature of saying that it's not about options in love. There are no options in love for me. I'm just expressing myself to you. I feel that you are special and or unique. You're not just an option. I feel that you are special and unique. It's not just an option thing. Perhaps that's why you're opening towards them. December, the Fool, the Hierophant is here twice. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It feels good. It feels very good. I'm telling you, you two are switching off. Goodness me. This is fascinating. I don't know who the hell's moon I was describing then. Yours or theirs. You figure that one out. I don't know. But the Fool, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah, no, it feels good. It feels really good. It feels like we're on track here. It does. That's literally what on track kind of looks like, really. A 7 of Pentacles, I know that's not mind-blowing, but it shouldn't be. Sometimes you have to be steady. Sometimes you just got to be calm and steady, but know that you're open to the spiritual growth. So you're both showing me levels of spiritual growth, acknowledgement of feelings. Things are moving forward in a way that's manageable to you both. It feels good. It feels smooth. But we're operating under the system of this feels right to me, and it's like we've both kind of leveled up. You see what I'm saying? We've both leveled up spiritually. We're feeling a lot more relaxed, a lot more open, and things are on a particular steady track. They will not grow fast, but they are indeed growing. And that's all I care about. So long as that 7 of Pentacles isn't stagnant, then that's fine. That's fine. Just so long as there is indeed something to grow, then it's still by all rights functioning, even if it takes time. Sometimes things take time. As you both have shown me with the Wheel of Fortune attached to you both attached to your heart spaces. That means time has passed and we're better in tune with our feelings. And somebody here is distinctly saying, you're not an option in love. You never were. These are my feelings towards you. I don't see you as an option specifically. I'm not trying to treat you like an option. I'm not trying to treat you like an option. Intuitively, these are my feelings as I understand them. So time has passed for you both, and you both have probably had a pretty penny in lessons. Things are on track. And confidence, so good luck. So whoever it is that's got to pick through those thorns to get through the other side, good luck to you. It's a matter of confidence for somebody here. It's a matter of confidence for somebody, and I am so sorry. I feel like these two are related in terms of, somebody here is engaging in a contract that's not necessarily beneficial, but we don't want to address the deeper feelings attached to it. You both are highly compatible to each other. You both manifest, but somebody here is like, I have a job to do. I can't engage in my lover's connection as much as I want it, as strongly as I desire it. I can't. I have to resist that. But it's an open knowledge. Ace of Swords. We don't deny the knowledge. It's open knowledge. I just got to resist the knowledge, right? I'm going to resist my lover. I have to. Anyway, it's fascinating, but I do feel these two are related, so I don't know whose story that is, yours or theirs. The work thing, you opening your heart, moving forward in a small manageable way with the Chariot, you. The other Wheel of Fortune, them opening up, somebody saying, I'm not trying to treat you like an option in love, this is coming for me. I feel like that's them. But you both are showing me the essence of opening up. Steady. It feels good. A lot of spiritual growth here for the both of you. Okay. Anything else, please, about December? Anything else, please, about December? But somebody here is marked with, gotta have the confidence. Maybe it's a little bit of you both. Okay? Maybe you both have to kind of get the confidence, the nerve, to pick through those thorns together. Right? Good luck to you both. Perhaps things were tense when you last connected. I don't know. But that's what it's looking like. Let's see anything else, please, about December. Your coin, we touched on that a little bit. It looks, again, like anticipatory loss. Let's see, Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Okay, somebody here wants to clear up the confusion because we want something marked to look forward to with the Ace of Wands. It's like, if I'm in this, I need to know that I can look forward to it as a positive thing. So, I got a Queen of Swords here looking at this critically. And she's kind of concluding, if this isn't positive, and if there's not healthy hope attached to it, and it confuses me, then I won't participate. So there is kind of like a a side note here for another person who is singular energy. If this is at all confusing, don't get me wrong, it's like I'm glad to renew this energy with you. It's nice and it feels good. But if there is any concept at any time where I am confused and I can't clear it up, I will make a decision about that accordingly. Okay. I think that's fair. All right. Let's pull here from the Double Lenormand. Okay. What in here is please for Sag. There's the message. I was wondering when that would actually happen. There's the messages. Small, brief, hummingbird. Nothing too intense. Home space. What about the home space, please? Yeah. Some of you have some more structuring to do around the home. What else, please? What about the home? What's adjudication, making decisions for the home that are correct and balanced and fair? Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying, that toddler energy, when you have the anticipation of loss and you know it. It's just something that you've been meaning to do. It means a lot to you. Okay? Yep, some of you will be tearing down the walls, breaking down the walls. The compass, the star. Yes, I see that. Oh no, I saw the star over here. Trying to follow that star pathway. You know, it's so funny. I just saw the preview for the first time ever about the talking heads. Oh boy, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to see that or not. Because it reminded me, of course, burning down the house. I was like, some of you be breaking down the walls. Because we have the cannons firing, and I was like, you know, some areas where it might have to be burnt. I don't know, but it's like that's a lot of constructive effort. And it just reminded me, popped the lyrics burning down the house and the talking heads, and then I was like, oh yeah, they have a preview. I just saw the preview to their upcoming, I guess, documentary, or I'm not sure. But it looks interesting. So for some of you that was confirmation. Maybe you're a talking heads talking heads fan. Okay, see, a huge emphasis on the home. Yeah, okay, so you anticipate it. It's a dream, though, for some of you to get back to work on your house, to put focus. It's going to eat away a little bit at your finances. I already saw that. You already anticipated it. It's going to cut into your time, energy, and effort. But in terms of that reconstructive home effort, it's important to you. You keep showing me emphasis on that as something that you've been meaning to do. You're communicating your wishes as we speak. For some of you, you're getting this lined up now. They keep emphasizing that, but it's something that's really important to you, you know, and that's okay. See, some of you got into some extra money, see, and you're spending it accordingly. So some of you had some really good years this year, and you're like, yeah. And now I got to drop that coin. I got projects to do. So some of you came into fortunes, or rather, you've been working very hard, perhaps you have a surplus, and now you're getting around to some of these projects. I got it. What's such a huge? I guess because it's coming up. You know, if it's on your mind, it's on your mind. And there's some letters here. Letters of correspondence. We have messages that are both fast and instantaneous. Practically, this is like direct messaging. This is email. And then there's stuff that has more formal letters attached to it. What about it? Oh, okay. Engagement. Okay. I got engagement here. 25. With a beautiful woman. Commitment. Somebody here is committed. For some of you, if you are a parent, some of you are just committed, frankly, to your child, rather family first. You know, take that the child concept and extend it into family, especially given your family room energy here. The family room, home, compass, star, due north. So many of you take great pride in your home, the structure and the care of it, and you are committed to your home and your family first, right? I understand this. This makes perfect sense to me. But yeah, committed to family and home first. Okay. Communication. It's interesting. I got some sort of marriage here and mature woman. That's funny because I see this as an independent person right here who's committed to family and home. That's supplying these changes. And then I have another energy over here that suggests marriage. So this could be a person of influence in your life. Okay. Maybe this is, I don't know. Maybe this could be a person of influence here, marriage and a mature woman. I don't know why I'd be seeing another couple. I don't know. That's up to you. But for others of you, this could be, I don't know, an older woman of influence who's like, you know, you're such a beautiful lady in your family. You should really get yourself back out there and get your, you know, that person, you know, that, trust me, I got some of those in my family too. You should really consider tying it down. And I know this is important to you, but you should probably start seeing people and get married again. And that could be what that is. I think we all have that one person in the family who's like, you know, you should really settle down, or it's time that you got back into the game and you should get up and get married, and it's wonderful. You need to, and as far as I can tell, the Sag I'm looking at, you're doing a hell of a job just fine on your own. So I don't know what they're they might be encouraging you to get back out there and married, especially if you have children. But you seem to be doing very well. So that's kind of like at your prerogative. You're like, I'm committed. Grandma, I am committed. I am committed to my home and to my child. Thank you very much. That's enough commitment for me right now. You know, they mean well. It's like, get back out there, take a chance, roll the dice. And you're like, well, you know, thanks for that. You have a family. No shit. Take it. You have a family. You need a nice mature man in your life. I don't know why I'm saying that, but for some of you, that hit my funny bone in a certain way. So it could be that we have an influence here that's really pushing on you to commit to to someone outside of your children or your home. And I know that they mean well, but that's not necessarily your journey right now. It looks like you have quite a bit of commitment. Now, you already have a very strong connection here, which I see you re-engaging with when the time is right. And apparently the time is right around mid-fall. And somebody's saying you're not an option in love to me. It was never like that. There were special, unique feelings here. That's very distinct. But yeah, there you go. It may not be, honey, it might be auntie. It might be auntie for all I know. I don't know. That's just the kind of influence that's coming across from that energy. It's like, you should really get back out there. They're not all like that. No, and you don't need to. As far as I can tell, you have a very special connection here, and it's trying to unfold, but beautifully and simply. Simplicity is best, yeah. And you kind of already have a plan in place. Let's continue to watch this unfold. I feel good about it, but if there's any misgivings, you know, if there's too much confusion here, not enough direction, then I'll deal with that when it's time to deal with that, kind of like that. Other than that, honey, I see you killing it. You must have had a good year, you know? Have you had some extra bonuses and profit? And you're saying my work is already healthy. I just anticipate to lose some coin. There's just other things I need to spend on right now. Letters S, T, Deer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, also representing the apprehension and shyness. Perhaps that's where the confidence issue is coming through. The cat, highly intuitive, and the great white shark, Scorpio energy. Anything else in here, please? Saying good luck, confidence, you know. If I'm seeing the switch off as much as I believe I am, it's kind of like good luck to you both. You can both kind of try to weed through those thorns and just anticipate that's not an easy process. You can get hurt, yeah, but what's on the other side is a sense of freedom and warmth if you achieve this. You know, and so yeah, good luck to you. Let's see, yeah, here we have the imaginative as well as intuitive. Someone is credited with writing letters. I just put those two together very quickly. Someone who writes letters or is very creative because it's imaginative, letter writing. Gecko, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, Saggy, honey, I hope this helped you. It was very interesting. Once I cottoned on to the fact that I keep seeing a switch off, that kind of tells me how A, you two are either highly, highly spiritually ingrained and connected, and that would explain the switch off, or B, you both have some darn strong Sag in your chart. So it was interesting how it went back and forth. Okay, I hope this helped you. I know it went to some interesting places. That's what it is to be a collective reader. It would be different if you were paying me one-to-one, in which case it would need to be all about you. As it were, I am doing collective. So there was a lot of influence in here today. Many bright spots, absolutely. And then also areas that clearly need work and constructive effort for you, the person whom you are deeply spiritually connected to, or somewhere in between the two for you both. But it is highly possible and highly plausible, as it will be proven and or unfold for you in due course starting with what looks like October. So, Sag, I hope this helped you. You put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.